G-Spot.
Mm.
Looking very comfortable indeed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know who's going through
Least competitive group ever.
Barcelona 3-0 over Ferencváros.
Yeah, the only thing I really want to talk about for this, I'm not going to talk about this for long because, for fuck's sake, I've got a life. But I really like Braithwaite, actually. To come from Leganes, this is like, I believe he's Danish, and I believe he's never really, he was a sub for Middlesbrough 2 years ago. And now he's playing up front for Barca in the Champions League and banging in goals for fun. And all of a sudden, Barca have on their hands a highly credible striker who could easily get goals when they need them because they're floundering, shall we say, in La Liga a little bit. You know, they really have struggled to assert themselves. He's from Denmark, yeah. That's what I said. He's a Dane. That's what Danish.
Oh, you did say Dane. My bad.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. He should be playing for FC Midtjylland. He should be a Patriot.
No.
Yes. What's wrong with Midtjylland?
Ajax. Have him play for Ajax.
Ajax is in Holland, Netherlands, you fucking numbnuts.
Oh, fuck. That's right. Shut up.
Fucking Christ. Lord have mercy. No wonder nobody watches this shit. He doesn't even know the difference between the Netherlands and Denmark. Fucking, you are terrible. You are the worst football fan ever.
Thank you.
Well, you support Chelsea, so that's kind of de facto. For me, yeah, who cares about this group? Barca won, Juve won. They're both going through. Nobody gives a shit. If you're Barca, you're thinking, shit, Messi's gone at the end of the season. But in Braithwaite, you've got a guy who can score goals, and that's something you could really do with. He could end up being probably one of the real upset breakout stars of this season, you know, particularly if he can start applying that in the league. Obviously, you'll need to get more starts in the league. But, you know, Barca's actually, they're probably looking at the depth. And some of these youth players coming through and thinking, oi, all of a sudden we got a chance to build another dynasty here with some more players. So interesting to see where Barca are in 2 or 3 seasons' time, you know, without Messi, without some of the usual names. And
they need to get rid of Antoine Griezmann.
I disagree. I think he's on fire at the moment. He was fantastic last night. He's starting to get goals. Now would be the worst time to get rid of Griezmann when he's actually starting to score goals. Let him fucking fly. He needs to play more. I think he's starting to warm up, and I could see him in the back end of this season banging in a shit ton of goals. And then all of a sudden it goes from, you know, he's going to be the comeback story, like Braithwaite. All of a sudden we're going to be saying, oh, look at this guy who couldn't cut it at Barca. And then all of a sudden something clicked and he started scoring. I wouldn't turn your nose up just yet. Griezmann is not dead just yet. He's got a few bullet holes in him, but he's still moving.
And then the last game, of course, Juventus. Well, not the last game, but Juventus and Kiev.
Last game Kiev should ever play. Stinks of it. Nice one, Chicken Kiev. Now get back in the oven and finish your job and get eaten like a good team. I don't care. I really don't care about Dynamo Kiev. They were missing their one really good player. What's his name? Slobodan Milosevic.
Yeah.
Some fucking ridiculous combination of non-vowels. Somebody who would break your Scrabble board in half. Yeah, Kiev lost. Juventus, again, you know, I mentioned earlier, they've had a lot of accusations levied at them that they're weak sauce because when they don't have Ronaldo, but Morata, by the way, playing very well, still banging in goals. They're fine. They're all right.
Yeah,
you know?
They're perfectly
They're struggling
fine.
A little bit in Serie A, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that AC Milan have just come thundering back into contention after all these years and have, you know, kind of found their old magic, you know, from back in the day. So, yeah. Juve win. Whoopee-doo. Nobody cares. Next.